Some nights your brain's ready to shut down, but the world isn't. Traffic, fans, neighbors, snoring, whatever it is, noise can mess with your sleeping vibe. So today I'm going to unbox and test something made specially for sleepers. These are the SomniPods 3 tiny sleep earbuds with active noise cancellation, plus sleep tracking and AI insight in the app. So one of the things that caught my attention is they're designed to sit flat. So if you're a side sleeper like I am, you won't be uncomfortable sleeping on your side with the earbud pressure pushing into your ear. Quick note, this is going to be a real hands-on. I'll show you the unboxing, explain the comfort and the fit for me being a side sleeper, the noise cancellation in real life, and I'll show you the sleep tracking and AI insight in the app. Fitnexa did send these out for me to review, but it's my thoughts and my thoughts alone. So here we got ANC, we got Bluetooth, LDAC, we got some high-res audio. Ones I got, the color is Sandy Dusk. Here's your output. Here's some of your specs if you want to see a couple of the technical specs on it. Okay, so this is what you get so far in the box. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and get to the accessories first. So when we open up the accessories, here we are. Look at all those different earbuds. Holy crud. That is a lot of different earbud styles. That is really, really nice. I've never seen a headset that has this many earbuds in them. That is a lot of earbuds. Packaging is very well done in here. Here is all your user manual guide, how to wear them, everything that you, all your literature, everything that you need for these headphones. Inside this box, it looks like the cable is going to be in here for the charging. It is a USB-A to USB-C charge right here. There is the case for it. Okay, so here's your USB-C charge right here. Here is either the power on or the pair button right here. Them things are actually really small. I know the camera is bringing it across pretty big. These things are actually super small. Look at that. These things are super small, almost like a hearing aid. But not only such a small footprint, but these things are like super, super soft. I mean, I'm talking about super soft. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to charge these things up, and I'm going to start going through all these right here, putting them in my ear and see what one fit, and download the app and see actually if they work like they say that they work. My wife snores, but not only just for sleeping, but if you go to a park or whatever and you want to read a book, sit on the couch, read a book, and you just don't, you want to drown your whole family out because the TV's on, everything else, and you can't get no peace and quiet. I think this would be a perfect fit for that as well. I'm ready to see this, like I said, because I am a side sleeper and I do have a little trouble sleeping, especially with the extra noises. And of course, my wife snoring. Shh. Even though she's going to watch this video, but shh. Before I charge these things up, I went ahead and did me a test fit. Check these things out. Look at those. Them things are flat. I mean, I'm literally pushing hard right now, and they're not like soaking into my ear canal. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to sleep for a couple of days and check out their core features. So some of their core features, I'm going to read over here real quick. Some of their core features that they talk about is a triple layer design right here. So you get a passive noise reduction from the fit. Okay, so once you fit them in, you get that passive noise. That way you're not getting that noise in there. You got an active noise cancellation. So it's supposed to cancel out everything in the background, right? It's supposed to just seal it in. Then their third layer is the adaptive leak compensation, which if you notice, you got regular earbuds and then you get these down here as well. So combined together, it's supposed to help leakage of any noise to come into the headset itself. Nexa also claims a hybrid ANC, which is your active noise cancellation, that can reduce noise up to 42 decibels. That's a pretty big drop in decibels right there for them to claim that. That's a big claim. So again, I'm fixing to test these out for the next couple of days and see if their claims is actually true or untrue. So whether you're a side sleeper, whether you just want to sit on the couch, read a book, maybe dim the lights down, do a little sketching, no matter what, these things right here are supposed to help block out the noise and help you concentrate on what you're doing. But what I'm most excited about is that side sleeping with my wife snoring. Okay, so we're gonna go through the app. So I have the app up on the screen right now. So here it is. If you notice, it says device disconnected until I open up the actual headset right here. Okay, so here we go. It opened up. So we got 5.1 hours on the case, 100% and 100% on each one of the ears right here. Okay, so just underneath your batteries, you have sleep mode. You got on, or off. So just underneath the battery, we have the sleep mode. You have auto on and off. So right now I have it on off. Click right here, on keeps it on. Sleep tracking is on. Bluetooth audio streaming stops. And only built-in earbuds can play audio. So what that means is these aren't just for sleeping and they don't just knock out noise. You can actually pair these to your phone and listen to your music as well. We'll get into that here in just a minute. You can keep it off, or you can use them as regular streaming earbuds, or auto, where it auto detects when it detects that you fell asleep, then it'll automatically turn them off for you. Underneath that, we have the active noise cancellation. We can turn that on and off. Underneath that, we have our sleep library. These are different things that you can play in the background for different sounds, river, ocean, so on and so on. Okay, and as far as the sleep library, there's actually three built into the headset. Into your sleep library, we have today or your calendars right here. You can go back and forth in there, calories, exercise, sleep. Underneath that, you got stress, if it detects stress. And then underneath that, you got your record. So if I go ahead and click on the record right here, so this right here is telling me how many times I was up or down last night in my stages of sleep, almost kind of like a smartwatch, right? But they're in our ear. So as we go through here, duration, I got 4 hours and 23 minutes. Time in bed, 4 hours and 25 minutes, which is about roughly about what I get a night. Deep sleep was 1 hour and 16 minutes. Light, 3 hours. Awake was 2 minutes. If we go down just a little bit further, our action, it it's counting, or it's saying that it's counting how many times we're flip flopping in bed, tossing and turning a little bit. They said I rolled over 5 different times. And the also pretty cool thing is it detects how much pressure is on the ear. So it can detect whether you're on your right side, your left side, or your back, right? Or your stomach. It can detect the direction that it is with whatever technology they have in this little bitty thing right here. So obviously, I'm a right side sleeper. So I do sleep on my right side on here. If you click on your little profile icon, this is what it brings up. It gives you your membership, if you're a member or not, which gives you a little bit more insight on certain things. It gives you your journey, your points. You can redeem membership, coupons, preferences, account. Let's go to preferences real quick. Again, here you can change certain things up in here. Again, depending on what you're doing and your needs that you're setting this up for. What would be really nice, I don't know if Fitnexa has it yet, but if they had want to get a watch, or if they have other devices that can actually pair together with this, and they all track everything all at the same time, which would give us more insight on our actual health. So the more insight we have on our health, that means we can make ourselves healthier. All right, so back at the top, if you click on sleep, it tells you, it gives you different scores. So for February 5th, 27 is a bad score. So I can click on here. What it is I got up, I went to the restroom, and then I went back in there, and of course, it took me just a little bit to fall back asleep, which gave me another hour and 53 minutes. So lets me know, gives you different insights on different things. And look, when I got back in bed, I wasn't right side sleeping. I was 90%. And then right before I wake up, because I turn on my back whenever my wife and everyone's getting up in the morning, I lay on my back to try to start waking myself up. And it actually detected me being on my back to get myself up for the morning. Okay, so now back at the home page right here, if you actually click on where it says 5 hours and everything, if you click on it, it opens up another menu. And here again, you can see everything, your sleep library, sleep mode, your ANC, alarm, bedtime. You can put it there, voice prompts. You can come in here. You can give it certain voice prompts, or you can turn those voice prompts off as well, which is really nice to see. So, like, you'll hear a tone if it gets to 20%. 20%. And speaking of that, if you lost these, is this say for instance, they never came out of my ears, but the 3 nights that I've been wearing them so far, they never came out of my ears. But there is a button on here where you can find your headset, and it does make a beep, and it's a steady incline in a beep for you to find your headset. You got sound settings right here, so you can actually change it to pop, natural, which of course I have mine on natural for at nighttime for the sleep sounds that I've been using. Default, classic, different ones in here, or you can do your own custom. Here's your find device right here. So again, if you somehow the left one came out, all you do is you tap on the left right here. And right now it is beeping and giving me, I don't know if it's going to come through because I do have some noise cancellation turned on. I don't know if it came through on the mic or not, but it does beep at you there. Then you got more settings at the bottom. Now here's where the cool part comes in the more settings for me. You got dual device connection. So I am connected to two devices as you see right here. I'm connected to my phone, but I'm also connected to my Fire TV, right? That's my Fire Stick in bed. So what I do is I watch a little bit of TV. My wife goes to bed way before I do. So as I'm trying to wind down, I throw a pair of headphones in and I listen to the YouTube or whatever I'm watching to wind down at night. So what's cool about it is as I'm watching TV, all I gotta do is hit the button and goes right into sleep mode. Turn the TV off, and I don't have to worry about switching headphones out, which is really really nice. So the next one down is your Bluetooth audio quality, and once we click on that, you can turn your sound quality on or off. So you can put the Sony high res audio on, which is the LDAC, the APX. You got the APX adaptive quadcom, APX adaptive lossless mode. All right, so real quick, I want to jump back over to the main screen real quick for the sleep library. So this, I really enjoy this one right here. So you can click on the sleep library. Okay, let me go ahead and turn on real quick. Turn on sleep mode. So once you turn on sleep mode, the headset itself has three built-in sounds. You got wave, wind, and rain. But if we come right here to sleep library, and it even tells you right here that audio will play through the device speaker, meaning your phone. It's going to play through there unless you turn off the sleep mode. And then when you turn sleep mode off, any of these on this page here, it will play through the headset itself. So if I click on the actual headset, go ahead and click on it. Now at the very bottom, if you notice, it says wind because that's the sound that's actually going through here right now. The three lines on your right hand side, now here you can choose ocean, rain, and wind. You can actually store up to 3 tracks on here. Now, I've already been through the manual. I'm gonna probably reach out or maybe Fitnexa can leave a comment and with a web address or something to show us how to actually upload the tracks to the earbuds themselves. I'm talking about to the earbuds. So that means these tracks here, once you get them on here, you can be on a car ride, you can be on a train ride, you can be on a plane ride, and they were there all the time. So me, I would like to kind of change them out a little bit and have a little bit more variety, or be able to know how to actually go in between them. So now let's get into who these are for. These 100% are for everybody. Everybody, literally. Everyone has an active lifestyle. Getting them back in the case over here, make sure they stay charged. That way, when I go to sleep here in a little bit, uh, these things 100% are 100% for everybody. I tell you what, I probably should have left it. I probably should have added it in my intro. But you know what? People who work at night and they trying to sleep during the day, these would be a perfect gift. Or if you're one of those people that work at night, this would be perfect for you, 100%. Anyone who has a spouse like I do that snores, or have a spouse like me that stays up late and has a little bit of insomnia, and I play, I'm listening to TV and stuff. And then my wife I'm going to actually get another pair for her. That way she can have them in and she's not hearing me as I'm ruffling around when I come in 3 or 4 hours after she's already went to bed. So it's kind of a respect mutual thing there, which is really nice. If you like to go to the park and you're one of the people that just don't like all the noise. You don't want to hear all the kids, and you want to go out and you want to get that fresh air, and you want to sit on the side and up next to a tree, and you want to sketch on a sketchbook, or you're a writer or a poem writer, whatever it is, these right here are perfect, 100%. These can be used for, even though that these are really designed or they're pushed out as sleeping earbuds, man, you can take these to the gym, 100%. Take these things to the gym. It keeps everything in. You play music. You can do so many things. I mean, it's endless. I mean, what you can do with a normal pair of headphones, you can do with these. So one of the big things that I really, really do like, as you've seen in the app, I am 100% a side sleeper, 100%. So a regular pair of earbuds, they stick out a little ways, okay? And once they stick out and you lay your head down, it hurts your ears. I don't know how many pairs that I don't know. I probably have about 25 pairs next to my nightstand or in my nightstand drawer that I actually go through because I like to actually go to sleep with something in my ear. I like to go to sleep with something playing. So whether it is an audiobook, again, another perfect thing. If you're one of them people that like audiobooks, I mean, again, they're so small, they're light, they don't give you I haven't gotten no ear fatigue whatsoever out of these. So These are 100% well-rounded for everybody. At this stage right here, me personally, I don't see no negatives of these right now. But again, I've only been playing around with them for 3 days. So time will tell on that. So if there is any problems, don't forget to like and subscribe. If there is any problems or I run into anything, I will literally leave pinned comments and I will literally do a follow-up on these after 6 months or so down the road. I am going to actually do a follow-up because these things are really that comfortable. This ain't just your cheap $30, $40 pair sitting over at Best Buy. So all links will be down in the description down below. Go ahead and check out right here. See if this is worth your money like these Fitnexas are. I'm Thomas with Tomology. I'll catch you in the next one.